Hi guys, I'm Mace from Team Fugite and I want to teach you some AD Shaco. So, let's start with why should you play Shaco. Shaco is a melee assassin with high mobility and burst. You can carry games pretty easy if you're ahead. He's probably at this moment one of the best champs to grind elo with, and in low elo nobody buys pink wards, so you're pretty hard to counter. Here, as you can see, I have on my Smurf an 86% win ratio on Shaco, and I probably carry the most of my games by myself. Okay, now let's get to the Masteries. Since the last patch, Fervor got nerfed and now Thunderlord is the best keystone. You can still go for Fervor if you really want to, but it's quite weak. You can decide again in the cunning tree between cookies and 15% longer buffs. I like to go for the longer buffs because it's just more efficient than the cookies. For the runes there are two viable sides to use, one is with attack speed and the other one is with AD. For the marks, take flat AD. For the seals you can decide between armor and health. I prefer armor, so I take less damage in my jungle clear. For the glyphs take magic resist, and for the queens take flat AD or attack speed. I prefer AD over attack speed because I want good early damage, but attack speed is never really bad. This is the skill order you will probably run most of your games with Shaco. E first, Q second, W third. So, when you're in-game you start Hunter's Machete, 3 pots and the Warding Totem. Never start Talisman, it's not very efficient because your second camp is going to be blue buff, and the mana regeneration is useless. Of course you will start with your W, that's what makes Shaco unique. It's an insane clearing speed. At 40 seconds you start placing as much boxes as you can. Your box only lasts 60 seconds, so it's a perfect timing if you start at 40 seconds. Level 2, you need to decide between Q and E. If the enemy jungler is an aggressive early game jungler, like Lee, Kha'Zix or Pantheon, you should take Q second. If not, take E, it's lower cooldown than Q and it deals more damage. The second camp is going to be blue as I said, then you go to the Crux and then do red buff, or leave the Crux, do red buff and then gank. If you hit level 6, try to get Drake with your ultimate, it's super easy to kill and it will probably give you a free dragon. With your first pack, you should get Stalker's Blade and Boots if possible. Your first core should be Warrior Enchantment and Tiamat, then try to get Hydra as fast as possible. Then your next core item is Shiv and Lucidity Boots. You have an insane burst right now and you can carry your team through the game. You should always buy more of Martius, it'll give you a good amount of AD and MR, 10 armor penetration, and if you are under 30% health, you will get a shield, 25% attack speed, 10% spell vamp, which is not really useful but you still get it, and 10% lifesteal until you are out of combat. That's pretty strong. Black Cleaver is, since it got reworked, a pretty decent item on Shaco. The movement speed you get and the armor shred are awesome. That's probably one of the strongest Shaco builds at this moment. Situational items are Merc Boots if you're against heavy AP and CC, Death Stance if you like to go ham and get one target down, Deadman's Blade, it gives you some tankiness and a proc with your Shiv is great, Guardian Angel, Ninja Tabby if you're against 3 or 4 ADs, and Sterex. So yeah, that's it guys, thanks for watching and peace out.